This is probably going to be one of the shortest book reviews I've ever done. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog. And today I have another book review for you, and it is The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. Now, I don't have the physical copy of this book with me now. It was one I borrowed from my assistant Nicole, so it has gone back to her. She's going to take it to Barter Books, but that's what I've read. Before we get into this review, let me read you guys the blurb. In a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet up once a week to investigate unsolved murders. But when a brutal killing takes place on their very doorstep, the Thursday Murder Club find themselves in the middle of their first live case. Elizabeth, Joyce, Abraham and Ron might be pushing 80, but they still have a few tricks up their sleeves. First of all, I loved the untraditional age of the main protagonist. It was so refreshing to read a book about people in their 80s. There's not many of them out there, and it was super nice. I think Richard Osman did a good job of getting the characterization in there. You could definitely see similarities between obviously your grandparents and these people, the various ways of speaking, the things about forgetting. It was really refreshing. At the same time, you also saw how intelligent they are, and what I very much presume a lot of people's grandparents are doing, of playing the elderly person when it suits you, but not actually being that frail most of the time. What I did find though with this book is that it does do a lot of telling. For example, on page 34, the conversation between the men looks tense, talking fast and low, hands aggressive and defensive but contained. Here, Richard Osman is telling you how the characters look, but he could have shown this. You see the characters having this conversation. So he tends to do what a lot of new writers do, and they show something happening and then later they tell it again just to make sure you understood. This is not necessary. We definitely understand from the showing. However, at the same time, I didn't guess who the killer was. I'm going to say spoiler alert. This is going to be a very short review, but spoiler alert, because I'm about to say something which is crucial to the story. Spoiler alert. One of the reasons you can't guess the murderer is because there's multiple murderers and there's multiple murders. This is kind of quite fun because obviously it's like they're doing past murders as well as new murders, but also as part of that, Richard Osman couldn't make it interesting enough with just one. Welcome back. As I say, this is a very short book review. Richard Osman, this is his first debut novel, and you could tell that perhaps he was published early on due to being famous already. It is written quite well. It is a refreshing read. It's easy to read. It was quite enjoyable, but it does do a lot of telling. It's very short chapters, but lots of them. Everything is moved forward by the dialogue of the characters, but perhaps there are too many going on. This could be something that would not be published if he wasn't famous. Having so many points of view, you're unlikely to get published as a debut novelist to begin with, but Richard Osman has done it. It was a decent read. I'd recommend it if you're just looking for something really light-hearted, and I would give this book 6 out of 10 stars. And thank you guys so much for watching my super short book review. I'm sorry it wasn't longer. I didn't have that much to say about this one, I'm afraid, but 6 out of 10 stars isn't bad. It is an easy read. Look it up if you're interested. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to see as soon as I upload, click the little bell down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or Tumblr. I post general bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. And thanks for watching guys. Bye!